Hi, everybody. This is Allison, and you are tuning into Five Chicks and a Bottle. Hi, everybody. So our purpose is to empower you to embrace a healthier lifestyle by using Young Living products. The reason that we chose Young Living products is because we believe in their Seed to Seal promise. If you want to learn more about their Seed to Seal promise, head over to www.seedtoseal.com. As a reminder, there is a subscribe button down below. Click that, and that will give you an opportunity to subscribe to all of our YouTube videos that Five Chicks in a Bottle posts. But also, there's a notification of there's a little bell notification, and if you click on it, you'll also get notified when we post new weekly videos. You also have the ability to like. So like, subscribe, and notify. Today, we are going to be talking about lemon essential oil. So everybody, grab your lemon.
Got my lemon.
Lemon, something important to know about lemon is that it's a photosensitive oil. And so what does that even mean? That means that you should not put this oil directly on your skin and then go stand out in the sun for an undisclosed amount of time. And the reason why is because I heard on the radio one time of a woman who made a margarita and she used fresh lime juice and she accidentally got some on her chest and on her hands. And it's important to note that citrus fruits of any type, essential oil, or if you are just using the juice from it, those are photosensitive. So when they hit the sun, they change constituents, and that's what causes burning and stuff like that. So keep it away from your skin if you're going to be going directly outside. That's why it's really important to also use a carrier oil if you're going to be using an oil like that. It helps the fatty acids in the carrier oil help. Help stretch the oil? Does it help stretch the oil? Does it help like make the oil a little bit thicker? I think.
Go farther. Go farther.
Stretch farther. Okay. I had to ask the nurse in the group
such technical terms right there. Stretch. Go farther.
So that's what we know about lemon. The interesting thing about lemon oil, the interesting thing about Young Living lemon essential oil is that it is a cold pressed oil. So the way that we get the oil into this little bottle is that they take the rind from the fruit and they cold press it, and that's what expels the oil from the actual rind. Unlike some other oils, they may come from the root of the plant or they may come from the leaves of the plant. This particular oil comes from the rind of the fruit. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So I would like to know, how do you ladies use your lemon oil? Deanna, how do you use yours?
Yeah, so I actually like to add a couple drops of the Vitality lemon to a glass of water. And I say glass, show a glass, because we have to keep our lemon Vitality oil away from our plastic containers, because it is such a strong, potent oil. We don't want it eating away at the interior of the plastic, putting those poisons into our water and then ingesting the water. So I add 2-3 drops, or if it's a big glass, or if I just feel a little lemony, I add it to my water and I enjoy it. It is made from the rind, like Allison was saying, so it's not the pulp like most concentrated lemon juices you'll get at the grocery store or the health food store. It's made from the pulp, so less acidity, better for your teeth. It tastes better. It just tastes like good fresh lemon, and not it's not sweet. It's just lemon. And to me, even like taking a sip of my water, I get that lemon smell, that clean, fresh, invigorating lemon smell. And then by ingesting it, I'm doing great for my body from a detox and digestive support perspective. So, bottoms up.
That's great.
Bottoms up.
Good stuff.
I love it. Every morning I add it to my water. It's just like a little bit of a pick-me-up, and I sometimes struggle to drink water. So adding that little bit of lemon helps me up my intake.
I'm not too big teas, but my boyfriend loves like a hot tea, so he'll add a couple drops of lemon Vitality, and it's just better, in my opinion, even than the fresh squeezed lemon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He likes it.
I like to add it with my thieves if I'm going to make a thieves tea. I like to do a drop of thieves Vitality and then lemon Vitality over hot water, and it's like one of my favorite things to drink, especially when the winter months come.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Who else wants to share how they use lemon?
So I actually use mine. It smells like lemonade, but it's not something that you want to drink. I use mine as a bleach alternative. I mix it up with some hydrogen peroxide. I use about 15 drops of the lemon essential oil. I do use some just lemon juice concentrate or just fresh squeezed lemon juice, some baking soda, and I mix it all in like a 1/2 gallon container, and I use 1 cup of that in my laundry with the hottest water setting, like I said, as an alternative to using chemical-filled bleach in our home.
Nice.
That is a great
I like that
alternative.
idea.
And it smells amazing. Anything lemon essential oil smells amazing.
The lemon soap smells good too.
Yeah. The foaming lemon soap, yes.
That smells
Especially that new Luscious lemon.
Love it.
so
Get
good.
enough of it.
Who else wants to share? Anybody else use their lemon oil?
I use mine strictly for happiness. I don't have these great like bleaches and water. You know what? When I'm having a bad day, like lemon is happy in a bottle. You know, put a couple drops on your hand and you just inhale it and it just lightens up your mood. It just lifts your spirits. It really does. It smells good. You smell good. You smell squeaky clean after you put a couple of drops on your hand, right? And you're walking around, like they say, walking on sunshine, eh? You're just, it just lifts your mood. And that's the way I like to use it. I mean, among other ways, you know, I use it for a trillion different things, but specifically happy.
That's a great point. Lemon is such an uplifting oil. It
One
definitely,
of my favorite ones to diffuse, that's for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
How do you use it, Michelle?
Well, in the spirit of like Lindsay, just to add on to what she was saying about like ditching and switching, right? So one thing that I am very passionate about is swapping out the chemical laden products in my house. A lot of people say, you know, removing the toxicants and then using all natural plant-based products. And I'm very confident that Young Living is 100% what they say it is because of their Seed to Seal promise. And I just, you know, started switching out pretty much everything in my house little by little. I didn't do it all in one fell swoop, but I did it little by little. And one of the things that I find lemon like super handy for is to remove stickiness. So I've basically done the ditch and switch with like a Goo Gone type of thing. So instead of using that, I use lemon to get off any like sticky surfaces. I really love to recycle my bottles that the Young Living oils come in. I feel like some of them I go so fast. I have actually like a big vase of them that are empty and I can reuse them. So I peel the label off. They just unwrap like this, but it does leave a sticky residue. And I just take that lemon oil and I rub it on the bottle. It comes right off immediately. Even price tags on picture frames, anything that has the sticky residue. But again, back to the recycling of the bottles. I love doing that. Takes the sticky right off, and then I can either put the cap back on and use this as diffuser blends to keep by my diffuser, or you can get on Amazon little spray caps or droppers and utilize them to make up recipes in these glass bottles. So it's a great way to recycle them. But again, just that whole ditch and switch thing, like Lindsay said, that's what I've been doing probably for the past 3 years, is just taking things out of my household that have those dangerous chemicals and replacing it with plant-based, very safe, toxic-free.
Good.
So going off of your ditching and switching, you're recycling your bottles and heading back to the laundry room where I was just talking about bleach. I take my empties and I will put them in a jar with distilled white vinegar. So it kind of gets those last bits of drops out of all the bottles, and it's a fabric softener. So you
That's
have
a
to mix all the
great
different scents.
Yes,
Love
That's
it.
a really great idea.
it is.
Michelle,
It takes off stickiness, but you know what? It also takes off magic marker. I had my files, like I have a binder with file tabs, and I needed to switch over my my tab labels, and I did it with oil, with the lemon, and it took off the Sharpie. The Sharpie black came off with that, so
Yeah.
I was really excited.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Deanna, what were
Just
you?
for anyone with kids to know.
Yeah.
Noted.
Michelle, I was going to say your story reminds me of a video I had watched where someone had blown up a balloon, and they took just a drop or two of lemon, Young Living lemon oil, dropped it on the balloon, and within seconds, the balloon popped because it just went through all those different layers of the balloon and kind of ate through the balloon. And so, I mean, if you think about that and what it can do for the, sticky things or detox, detoxing your body,
Which also bring to the point that you're using a glass to for your water, your lemon water, and not a plastic.
gotta be glass, gotta be aluminum or stainless steel, no plastic. I even stay away from the BPA-free plastics just because, I don't want to take any chances of the oil that I want in my body for the antioxidant properties. I don't want it to bring anything else from those plastic cups into.
Right. And to also say too, I know that you'll say, well, this reducer here on the top of the bottle is plastic, but this is medical grade plastic, so it's safe from the breakdown. And also the diffusers that Young Living provides, all medical grade plastic. So very important not to use the cheapo ones because, again, don't want to be putting those chemicals in the air, breaking down that plastic. Everything that Young Living does is top notch, and they even use that medical grade plastic. So that's good to know as well.
Yeah.
Great info.
That's awesome to know.
Yeah, because you see a lot of people think they can get their diffusers cheap at, anywhere, Bed Bath & Beyond, or, people are buying them at Meijer. Be careful that you're not putting any of your citrus oils in that for that reason.
Absolutely.
You guys were you ladies were chock full of information tonight. I feel like although I've been using this oil for a very long time, there were some ideas here that I would have never thought about. So thank you for sharing. We appreciate it. So to all of you out there at home or watching on your phone, somewhere out in the big wide world, we want to know, how do you use this oil, or how do you see yourself using this particular oil? And extra kudos to you if you have a way for using it from a vitality standpoint and then from a non-vitality standpoint. So it's kind of important to note that if you're not already working with someone and you'd love to join our Oily Love group, let us know, drop a comment below, or shoot us an email at 5chicksinabottle@gmail.com, and we will be able to help you get started on your journey. That's a wrap for us today. We hope that you all liked everything that you heard and all of the things that you learned. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. Until next week, bye.
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 Bye, ladies.